In the skies over the South Caribbean, three massive B-52 bombers thundered across international airspace, just miles from Venezuela's coast. Their call signs, Bunny 01, Bunny 02, and Bunny 03. The United States never announced their deployment, but radar watchers noticed them immediately. The bombers flew deliberately through a region Venezuela claims as part of its air control zone, a signal that was impossible to ignore. To some, this was a routine military exercise. To others, it was a message, a show of force aimed straight at Caracas. The United States has been quietly building up its military presence in the South Caribbean, officially calling it an anti-narcotics campaign. But this isn't just a few patrol boats. The operation includes destroyers, cruisers, submarines, F-35 stealth fighters, refueling tankers, and now the B-52, the same aircraft that can carry nuclear weapons and unleash long-range cruise missiles from over 1,500 miles away. Observers are calling it one of the most aggressive U.S. postures toward Venezuela in years. The timing is striking. Just days ago, President Trump declared that the United States was in an armed conflict with drug cartels operating in the Caribbean, and he even confirmed that the CIA had been authorized to conduct covert operations inside Venezuela. When asked if that meant targeting Nicolas Maduro himself, Trump's cryptic answer, "I think Venezuela is feeling the heat," was enough to set off alarm bells worldwide. Venezuela, for its part, isn't backing down. President Maduro ordered nationwide military drills, mobilizing soldiers, police, and civilian militias to defend what he called the nation's mountains, coasts, schools, and factories. In recent weeks, thousands of Venezuelans have joined local defense groups, training with old Soviet-era weapons to prepare for what they believe could be an imminent foreign strike. Venezuelan fighter jets even made low passes over U.S. Navy destroyers, signaling defiance in the face of overwhelming American power. At the heart of this standoff stands the B-52 Stratofortress, a relic of the Cold War that remains one of the most feared aircraft in history. First flown in 1952, it's older than most of the pilots who fly it today. But don't let its age fool you. The B-52 can carry 32,000 kilograms of bombs, rockets, and cruise missiles. It can strike targets across continents, operate from high altitudes beyond visible range, and remain in the air for hours with the help of refueling tankers. It's not just a weapon, it's a symbol of American dominance. Experts say that flying these bombers so close to Venezuelan airspace was no accident. One analyst, known as the Informant, pointed out that their flight path looked like a simulation of a missile strike on Venezuelan targets. If true, it was a clear, deliberate signal, a rehearsal and a warning. Meanwhile, international groups are condemning the U.S. operation. The International People's Assembly accused Washington of terrorizing the Caribbean under the guise of anti-drug missions, reminding the world that 27 people have already died in recent U.S. airstrikes on ships allegedly carrying narcotics. Venezuela claims these were civilian vessels, and that the drug war is merely a pretext for regime change. The B-52's return to the Caribbean marks a dangerous new chapter in U.S.-Venezuelan relations. It evokes memories of past American interventions in Latin America and raises chilling questions about what might come next. Are the bombers just there to intimidate, or are they the opening act of something far more serious? As the B-52s circle the Caribbean skies and both sides dig in, the world watches with uneasy eyes. In a region that has seen too many proxy wars, coups, and covert actions, this time the stakes feel higher. Because when the world's most powerful bomber flies near a nation on edge, even a single miscalculation could ignite a crisis no one can contain.